Hello, Christ Church Kids. Welcome back. Sorry, I guess I needed to clear my throat there. Hello, Christ Church Kids. Welcome back to another Sunday of worship. So today we're going to be learning about Rebekah and Isaac. Can you tell me anything about Rebekah and Isaac? What do you know about them? Well, no matter what you said, I hope that you know more by the end of today than you know right now. So before we start our lesson and stuff, let's sing together. So this is a song called "Every Move I Make." It's got a fun dance to go with it. So let's see if we can all do it together. Ready? Every breath I take, I breathe in you. So every step I take in you. You are my way, Jesus. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. Waves of mercy, waves of grace. Everywhere I look, I see your face. Your love has captured me. Oh my God, this love, how can it be? Na 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 na. Every move I make in you. You make me move, Jesus. Every step I take in you. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. You are my way, Jesus. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. Waves of mercy, waves of grace. Everywhere I look, I see your face. Your love has captured me. Oh my God, this love, how can it be? Na 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 na. Say na 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 na. Say na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey everyone. So today in Bible Stories by the Fire, we're going to be reading about Rebekah and Isaac. God kept the promise to Abraham that he would have many children. God promised that Abraham's son, Isaac, would have lots of children too. When Abraham was very old, he asked his servant to help find a wife for Isaac. The servant needed to go to a place where the people believed in God, so he went on a long, long journey to the town where Abraham grew up. When he got to the town, the servant knew that he needed to find the woman who would be Isaac's wife. But he didn't know how to find her. He prayed to God for help. He said, God, I will go to the well in this town and ask a woman for a drink. If she gives me a drink of water and offers to get a drink for my camels, then I will know that she is the right one. The servant waited patiently by the well. In the evening, a beautiful woman came to fill her jars with water. Her name was Rebekah. The servant asked her for a drink. Rebekah replied, "Sir, here is a drink for you. Let me get some water for your camels, too." Rebekah showed wonderful kindness. The servant believed God heard his prayer. "God sent me a very long way to find you," he told her. "God has a plan for you to marry a man named Isaac. God has promised that you and Isaac will have many children." "I have always wanted to have a big family," Rebekah said with a smile, "and I know that God keeps his promises. I will marry Isaac." After Isaac and Rebekah got married, Isaac prayed for children. Isaac and Rebekah had twin boys named Esau and Jacob. Isaac's children were Abraham's grandchildren, just like God had promised. You are part of God's promise to Abraham too. You are part of God's big family. How does that make you feel? Thanks for listening.
Ach, Anna Mikkel, volkie. Kachel, kulligen awatifen. Het is hem maar heen. Hey, hold me key. Dan, you want to hang up high? Huh? Ha ha!
Oh! Da-ba-da. Oh. Hey, sipan na kan. Ta-da. Hey. Oh. Ba-da-ba. Oh, it's, Samadakina. Good Samadabada-tabada.
Ho! Alkohol, Wolflin, Rippeten. Einen den Rollerboriken von Stadau. Ball.
Ew.
Okay.
Sambasikabaga. Ooh. Is that Bayaga?
Hello. Hi there. Hello.
What did we just watch? I don't know. It was kind of weird. Cartoons, hard to understand them. Did y'all understand what was happening there? I think it has a lot to do with the Bible story we read. So I've got a couple questions for you. Maybe you can discuss with your family here. So, how did Abraham's servant know that Rebekah was the right woman? Do you remember? I think it had something to do with water. You got it. Why do you think Rebekah decided to trust God's plan for her to marry Isaac? I wonder why it's hard to believe that another person's plan for you is good. Like, maybe when adults want you to eat food you don't like or to clean up your room when you don't want to, is it hard to believe that what your parents want for you to do there is good? Was it hard for Rebekah to believe that God's plan for her was good, do you think? What surprised you about God's plan for Isaac and Rebekah? Was anything surprising? Was there anything you hadn't heard before? How did Abraham feel when he saw Isaac and Rebekah together? Remember when everything became colorful, when it had just been plain? What do you think that meant? Hard questions, I know. So in Bible times, people didn't have water in their own homes. People went to the well together to get water. And that was a lot of times where folks met and where folks talked about things. And that's why when Eliezer, the servant, came into town, he went to the well, which is where he met Rebekah. Is there any place like that in our town or in our church? Some place where everyone goes, where people meet? Maybe not now during, the pandemic, but what are some of those places that we've met before? Maybe school or what are some of those places? The mall, the grocery store. So in the story we just read, who asks the questions and who gives the answers? I'm thinking about the important choice that Rebekah made. Has there ever been a time in your life where you've made a big choice or had a hard decision to make? How did you feel then? Whew. Well, I know this has been a lot of hard questions, and I'm sure you're ready to just sing a song together, because sometimes when I think too much, my brain hurts. So let's sing again, all right? Alrighty. Hey y'all, so for today's memory verse, we're going to learn Genesis 24:60. So let me set the scene real quick. Rebekah has decided that she is going to marry Isaac, this man that she has never met before, and she is going to leave her land and her people, and she's going to go to this other place far away so that she can marry this man. And so her community, her family, and all of those who love her, who met her at the well and who have known her whole life, they come around her and they bless her. And they say, "May you, our sister, become thousands of 10,000. May your children possess their enemies' cities." That is to say, may your children just be all throughout the world. May the church bells ring. I'm sure that's part to do with it, but may your children be all throughout the world, and may they be rulers and kings, and it's a blessing to go and marry this man, which is scary because we know God will make this happen. And so today's verse from Genesis 24:60 is just that. All right, ready to sing along? May you, our sister, become thousands of 10,000, and may your children possess many cities. May you, our sister, become thousands of 10,000, and may your children possess many cities. Alright, so sing that, get it in your head this week, and you can remember just the ways that God has promised and He has provided for Rebekah, and He has promised you that He loves you and will provide for you, and we know that that's true. We can count on that being true, that God will provide for us. All right, so God bless you and keep you. May He make His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up His countenance upon you and give you His peace. Amen.